Ocean's Pit. That's right, folks. A little show about big things. It's Thursday, the 21st of April. I hope you guys are doing well. And you know, when it's Thursday, you know what that means. More views, more fun, because my wife co-host, give it up for Laura Ocean in the house.
Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday to you on this beautiful day.
60-something, they're saying. 60.
And I just was outside, and it was beautiful. The sun is shining, and it looks like spring.
Give it to about 6 o'clock tonight.
I was just going to say, who knows what happens tomorrow.
Storms and raining and all that other good stuff. But anyway, folks, welcome to Ocean's Pit. Thanks, guys, for tuning in today. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. And we got a lot of good things to talk about. Honey, why don't you start off by telling them about one of our major sponsors right here.
Oh, McCampbell Law Group. Guys, go if you need a very honest and forthright attorney. Contact our friend Roy McCampbell. He's a statewide law practice that is client-focused and results-driven. Contact Roy at 708-275-4264.
Absolutely. But Roy is the man. And then let's not forget our good friends from Airtight Windows. That's right. Airtight Windows Siding and Specialist, family owned for 30 years for honesty and quality. Do it right with Airtight. Call my buddy Lou at 708-788-5000. That's right.
It's that time. It's springtime. You guys want to start taking care of your homes and getting all the windows, all the cracks and leaks that I know we have.
We need, absolutely.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, that's just another thing.
Being a homeowner, add to the list.
Anything to add to the list, folks. Don Esteban Cigars, Tarpon Springs, Florida. I just put my order in yesterday. 727-366-7536. We should have had them yesterday, but we haven't. So hopefully we'll get them today or tomorrow.
Oh, God, we hope so.
Javier, this is my last one. There you go. And Dave's waiting for his too. So anyway, Javier, Tarpon Springs, Florida, folks, get those hand-rolled cigars. Give them a call, 727-366-7536. And let's not forget, last but not least, our good friends, Trico Hair Experts, recreating great hair days out of Rosemont, Illinois. Give my friend Anthony and Carmela a call at 773-999-7888. They're out of Rosemont. They're local. Folks, we need you guys to follow us down on Twitter if you can.
But more importantly,
yeah, we're still trying to get you there, and they're just not
YouTube.
happening.
YouTube. Go to YouTube. There's a little bell. There's Ring It or whatever it is you do.
There's a lady that watches named Lucille. If you can private message me, she does YouTube political stuff and gets more viewers and stuff. So she said she was going to. So if you're still listening, honey, please reach out, private message me. All right. So we got a lot of good things to talk about, folks. Before we start the show, don't forget tonight will be a JC Pub in McCook, Illinois. We were there 2 months ago and we sold it out. It was great being back. Tonight will be at Rhino Ryan, 7 o'clock showtime. Tomorrow will be Chicago Prime Steakhouse in Schaumburg with Rhino, and that's an 8 o'clock hit. Saturday, we're returning to Taverna on Division in Melrose Park. The first time we're back here on a Saturday night this year. We've never been there. We've been there on a Wednesday, been there on a Thursday, but never on a Saturday because we've had no dates to give, Greg. But now we have one Saturday a month for the rest of the year. So we'll be there with Tony Toto and Ramondi. That's going to be, and hopefully it's supposed to be 82 outside, honey. So maybe we'll be out in the patio if it doesn't rain. And then Sunday, folks, Ocean's Rat Pack takes the road and hits out to the Casa Loma Ballroom in St. Louis, Missouri. That's Bill Saratella as Frank, Elliot Winbush as Sammy Davis. Yours truly is Dean Martin, and we bump into our good buddy Everett Dean, who's an incredible Elvis impersonator. Plus, he does his own great music as well. So it's going to be Rat Pack meets Elvis at the Casa Loma Ballroom this Sunday on the 24th, dinner and show. So without any further ado, folks, it's
showtime.
You wouldn't be surprised. There it is. It's
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. And now, your host, Mr. Tony Ocean.
Hey, everybody.
Hello there.
Hey, how you doing? It's Thursday, the 20th of
21st.
April. 21st? 20. I'm looking at yesterday's papers. I'm sorry. 21st, and let's say hello to people. Isabella, how you doing? Our favorite. She's a great teacher in the city of Chicago, working very hard. Joe Nasco, hope you're doing well. Robert Provenzano, Richard Hamlin, Mark, how you doing? Email, thank you so much for your kind words, my friend. Hope you guys are doing great. Kathy Apolito, Yvette, It's nice to see the same people watching, folks. We really appreciate it. We're trying to get new watchers as well. If you can go out today and share the page, if you haven't done it yet, let people know about Ocean's Pit. Monday through Friday, 12 o'clock, noon, and we got a lot of stuff. Now, a couple things we're going to need to talk about. Number one, folks, of course, is the big, giant 30th anniversary concert. Tickets are going very well at the beautiful Des Plaines Theater. That's going to be Sunday, May 29th. I get to celebrate 30 years in this crazy business called music, called entertainment industry. I've been very fortunate for 30 years to perform in nightclubs, restaurants, festivals, cruises, everywhere. And I've been very lucky. So I'm going to celebrate my 30th. And I hope you guys can all join me. 30, honey, 30 it is. And it's going to be Sunday, May 29th at the Des Plaines Theater, the new Ron Onesti Theater in Des Plaines. So we're excited about that. Now listen to the lineup, folks. Nick Sahajas, the piano man, will be there with his new band, of course. We're going to have the Jersey Girls, Diva Montel, Regina Karma, Kim Peterson LaFew, my sister Tanya, Jack D'Amico, Matt Cassane, Mike and Tracy from Good Clean Fun, Mojo's Jukebox doing the after party, the Dream Police, my Cheap Trick tribute band, the Rat Pack, Ron Onesti, John Vincent, of course, who's singing the national anthem at the Chicago Cubs game.
Guys, the lineup doesn't get better than that.
It doesn't get better than that, folks. It's a Sunday, the 29th of May, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Go to oshows.com. Support local talent. Come out and support Ron Onesti and my 30th anniversary. oshows.com.
And hello to Mark and Emil and Tony Toto. You will be seeing Tony on Saturday. There's our friend Lou from Airtight Windows. There he is.
And we mentioned you already, Lou, but you know what? Since you're on there again, honey, give Airtight another plug.
Lou, you missed me. I did it first. Airtight Windows Siding and Specialist, family owned for 30 years. For honesty and quality, do it right with Airtight. Call our friend Lou over at 708-788-5000.
Get that free estimate. Tell Lou, Ocean, and Laura sent you on Ocean's Pit.
And as we said, it's that time of year. This is the time you want to get those windows replaced. You want to get the house updated. You want to make everything look so pretty for spring.
Yes.
This is the time.
This is the time. All right, guys. A lot of things to talk about too, folks. A couple dates that are coming up. We're excited. Next Wednesday, we're going back to Rosario's in Roselle on the 27th. We're going to have my good buddy Toto and Rhino and Danny, of course. Not Rhino. I'm sorry. Toto, Danny, and Jerry Jams next Thursday at Benuti's in Addison. We have not been there in a while. I'm excited about that. And then next Thursday, returning to Port Edwards in Algonquin, Illinois. That's going to be a lot of fun.
And if the weather cooperates, they may have you outside this early.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Couple dates coming up in May already. Of course, May 5th will be at Zaza's in Lake Barrington. May 12th, returning to Positano's in Oak Brook, Rhino and Lisa P. I'm excited. On the 11th, we'll be at Avanzare back again in Lombard, Illinois with Jerry Jams. And then, of course, we'll be at the Broken Earth Winery for all you winos out there.
New place.
My friend Karen and I have been friends for 25 years, and she's good friends with Maria. And so she took over this place, her and her husband, and it's called the Broken Earth Winery. Really artsy, kind of laid back, kind of sip your wine and kick back. So we're excited about that. We're going to be there Saturday, May 7th with Daryl Armanstad, the professor. There you go. We'd love to see you on Saturday night.
Dave Zamel, hello, our
What's
friend.
Up, buddy? Albert, my good friend. Kathy, how you doing? How you doing?
Kathy.
Well, tonight we're at JC Pub in McCook, Illinois. Me and Rhino, 7 o'clock show. All right, hon. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Just kick off some stuff here real fast. Whiskey is a spirit.
Can't read his own writing. I told you.
This is from yesterday. Whiskey is a spirit, and spirits are considered to be ghosts. So I'm not an alcoholic. I'm a functioning Ghostbuster. Oh, there you go. And look who's watching.
There we are.
And there's my buddy.
Taverna, voted best patio in the area.
And Melrose Park going to be there this Saturday night. Toto, Rhino, and my buddy Greg, everybody. Of course, his son, Dominic. Just graduated to be a full-time fireman in Melrose Park, Illinois.
Very big congratulations to you.
Dom, Greg, and Jennifer and the family. And folks, it's supposed to be 82 on Saturday. The question is, will we be outside? We don't know. We'll have to play it by ear, but we'll be there this Saturday. Get out to the #1 patio in the suburbs of Chicago, according to the Reader magazine. That's
Tony
right.
Lulo, all the way from.
Oh, that's what we like to hear. Sold out on Saturday night. We appreciate it. Erica, how you doing? I hope your foot is better, my dear. Tony Lulo, my good pal, all the way. Yeah, I think he's still in Florida, having a good time out there. All right, so what else we have here, folks? Boy, a lot of stuff we didn't get to cover yesterday. I had my buddy Gil De La Plaza on from the band PM Cool, very cool guy, originally from Cuba and then living here.
PM Cool is very cool.
PM Cool, great voice, great guy, great band. It's good. All right, crazy stuff happening at Disney. Losing a lot of fans at a place that used to be the #1 tourist attraction in the world next to Niagara Falls, and now it's becoming a disaster for a lot of people. Because remember the saying, great entertainment for all the boys and girls. That was like the greatest thing was Disney. And now you can't say boys and girls. You can't say this. You can't. So losing tons of their things. And this is even crazy. Watch out if you're out there, folks. Now that they got the characters, Mickey, and they're hugging.
because they can hug now.
They can hug. You don't know who's underneath those masks.
Oh,
that's the thing that scares
stop.
me. But here's part of the
No,
story.
they're big background checks.
Here is but listen to this.
I'm listening,
This is
dear.
according to Newsweek magazine. There was a lady dressed up as Snow White. She just bought the outfit. She walked in. It's almost like going to Renaissance Fair.
Yes,
People go in dressed, and she's hugging, taking pictures. She's obliviated, making sexual comments to men and little kids. It's a pretty scary story. Google it. Find out more about that. Make sure they're real Disney employees, not this drunken Snow White.
Well, it's like the case a couple years back when we went down for Christmas. We were dressed in a Santa suit, and every kid and their brother was coming up to him for pictures.
Then I had a cigar in my mouth, and I'm going off on everybody.
He's pushing mom in the wheelchair while he's dressed in a Santa suit, and everybody wanted pictures with you.
And other kids.
But you could have been hugging if you were a weirdo.
Well, you know what the thing about it? Here I am, a cigar out of my mouth, smoking, and the moms look, I take a picture. They didn't care what was coming out. They didn't care. I mean, it was like bad Santa, and I was brutal. My mouth, and we were drinking, so it was outside. We had a good time. Honey, today is Happy National Volunteer Week. For all the volunteers out there, give them a big round of applause.
Big round of applause to you.
All the people that volunteer.
Then again, you know how there's so many people that are volunteering too much that they just don't know when to say no? Back in the day.
Yeah.
Dude,
And
I don't volunteer. I don't have time to
Well,
volunteer.
I think it's important to volunteer or whatever you can do.
Dave, stop it.
Yes, that's right. He's texting
Stop
from
it. He's from the set of
Chicago.
Chicago Med.
Man, and he got like
Love
10.
it.
Dave's got like 10 shows this week. First time he's had like 10 tapings every day. For congratulations
Oh,
to our
that's
good friend Dave
wonderful.
Zabel. Why did Mickey divorce Minnie
Oh, no,
Mouse?
Richard.
Because she was fucking goofy. Oh, sorry about that F
This is a
word.
family show.
It's a family
Hello,
show.
Erica and Joanne. Good to see you
How
guys
you
on
guys
here.
doing? Thank you,
Ella
Richard.
wants to be part of the
Actually,
show.
folks, also it's Bat Appreciation Week or
Who?
Bat Appreciation
Bat,
Day.
as in B-A.
Bat. Okay, Bella. Thank.
When someone takes Tony's attention away, she don't like it.
And then I get confused. But bat, we're talking about the animal bats. Now, bats got a bad rap. They do.
I heard they're supposed to.
They take care of bugs. They whatchamacallit. If you look at them, they're really cute little creatures. I mean, anyway, they're cute. If you look. Anyway, also say hello to our good buddy, some hardcore Italians. That's right, hardcore Italians. Go to hardcore Italians. Well, first say hello. First of all, to all the hardcore Italian nation. But what's going to take care of us here is Hardcore Italian Chicago. Go to their Facebook page. Mike does a great job working on some T-shirts for me. So we'll have them the brand new 30th anniversary T-shirts coming out for sale. So Hardcore Italians Chicago, like the Facebook page. Does that include Nancy Pelosi? Eric Todd, my good friend, how are you doing, buddy? Actually, being a bad, that's too nice of a word. You're giving a bad reputation. I have home original Mickey Mouse Club 3 CDs of the music of Disney. Make the movies woke. Yeah, Disney's dead to a lot of people, folks. But a lot of people still like it.
I know.
35% of people left Disney Plus channel. 35% is a lot to lose. Nothing wrong with that. Anyway, folks, Florida State. Look at this. What's going on here before I know Laura's got a lot of good shit to talk about.
Obviously, we don't have time for me.
But Florida
Go ahead,
State
dear.
rejects 41% of math textbooks. 54 math books because they're saying the critical race theory. Florida sometimes might be getting a little batty here, but rejecting.
Oh, is that a pun?
Batty? Yeah, batty, get it, batty. Rejecting math books because of the theories that they're coming up. I mean, it's all being crazy right now with ethnic and race and man, girl. Here's what I don't get. And here, look, cross genders and all that, whatever it is, even gay, whatever you want to call yourself, whatever it is, I don't care. But look, if it's don't want to be called boys and girls. If a man wants to be dressed to become a woman, or a woman becomes a man, aren't they still boys and girls?
They're absolutely still boys and girls.
So what's the difference when you say welcome all boys and
you know
girls,
what's funny,
girls
too?
of all ages?
Even in my work, sometimes I'll say I'm going to get this scheduled for you guys, and now I got to be careful what I'm even saying as far as saying you guys to a couple, because that would just be for
You
me.
can't-
Came
you
right
can't
out.
say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a little crazy. Also, we want to say a quick prayers to our good friend Michelle Barone
Yes.
from Armand's and the Tiny Tap in Elmwood Park. She had a heart attack on Monday. They put a small pump into her heart, but the pump was too small and not powerful enough. So then they were going to put in a bigger pump so it can help the pump, but they couldn't go into that. So now they have to go into her leg. They have to go to another way of getting in. Prayers go out to Richie, her husband, a great guy, and Michelle, of course, from Armand's and Elmwood Park and the Tiny Tap. We pray for you.
Oh,
honey.
yes,
Thank
we
you.
do, Michelle.
Yeah.
You got this, girl.
You got that, honey. You ever go past? All right, hon, since we're on this topic,
What topic are we on?
do you ever go past garbage, or you see something out there that's brand new and grab it? Have you ever done that?
I think I have in the day.
I'm asking you guys. You're walking past, somebody's throwing
But
something
yes,
out.
And I have friends, I mean, right now, okay, even in here at Elk Grove, we have what's called Buy Nothing Elk Grove. So people are constantly putting things on this website. If you don't want to get rid of, if you want to get rid of something and you don't want to pay, you don't want someone to have to pay for it, you just put it out on your patio, they come pick it up. I do that all the time. So now that I do. But as far as if you see something really great on there,
you never know. But here's the story. Marty Malark, how you doing, buddy? We will be at Taverna on Saturday, buddy. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow would be Friday, but I will see you Saturday. Thank you, Marty. But here's what I'm talking about, honey. There's a man, 60-year-old man, reaching into a garbage bin, like those things in the back of the businesses. What do you call it? Garbage dumpsters.
Dumpster diving, I believe.
Reaching into dumpster diving to pull out a nice chair he liked. He fell in, locked in there. And it took hours and hours and hours for someone to get him out. He was a 60-year-old man, fell into this dumpster. And finally, they heard people screaming, help, help, help. Somebody got him out.
Wow.
I hope he got the chair.
I said, it better have been worth it.
Okay, honey, what do you got? You got some good stuff to talk about.
Oh, I'm trying. Well, first of all, can I just make a quick shout out? Our baby this morning is having, or our little new puppy is being spaded today. So I just want to do a little shout out to Zoe, who is being
Is that going to make her
today.
Jewish?
Oh, my lordy.
I'm sorry. Yeah, so poor little Zoe is getting that. Then she got to come back with a little cone on her head.
Yeah, so we're going to have her doing that. And our son Tony's having surgery tomorrow.
Yeah.
So guess what I'm going to be doing all weekend long? I'll be taking care of Zoe and our son Tony. So yeah, so it's going to be
And then we got a party for our cousin Rachel
we're having
on
a
Saturday.
party on Saturday in the
During the
midst of all
day,
this.
and then I'm leaving on Sunday, which will probably make her the happiest woman in the world.
You're helping me.
Yeah.
But I really can't enjoy it because I'll be taking care of Zoe and Tony.
Well, I'm on a road trip with Jerry Jams and Dave Antonelli. So that should be
Trouble.
good. Trouble.
Big trouble right there.
Honey, go back to that first thing, because I thought that was a great.
Which one,
this
dear?
one right here, which people would, right there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That
So
is
this
cool.
is weird in history. Okay. You guys know how Tony always talks about weird in history.
But not only weird in history, in fact.
This is a fact. So what is a contronym? Okay. We have synonyms and antonyms. This is a contronym. And in contronyms, it's a single word that has two contradictory meanings. They are their own word, but yet completely opposite. So those words would include apology, a statement of contrition for an action, or a defensive one. Both. To secure or to flee.
To
So
run.
these are words that
Yeah.
have two
Different meanings.
opposite meanings.
Right.
Bound, heading to the destination or restrained from the movement.
Yes.
Dust, to add fine. Okay, you need to stop. You're distracting me.
Okay.
To
There you
add
go.
fine particles or to remove them is when you dust.
Yeah.
Fast, it's quick or stuck or made stable. Left, either you remained or you're
Departed.
This is too long.
What about
It's
cleaver
cleave, to adhere to or to separate.
and peer?
Here, a person of mobility or an equal. Sanction, to approve or to boycott.
Weather.
Whether to withstand or to wear away.
That is pretty good stuff.
It's a lot in my brain this
I
morning.
know, but honey, it's two different meanings.
It
It's
is two
very
different
good.
meanings. So look up the contronyms. So instead of those antonyms, oxymorons,
I knew a lot of
synonyms,
morons, and I was called a
We
moron
now have a
once in high
contronym.
school. Lucky Charms recalled, making kids sick. More cereal, more vegetables, everything getting recalled. Well, Lucky Charms
Well,
can't
this
be good
morning-
for you anyway, right? Hon?
That's a lot of sugar, but the
Lot
kids
of
used to love those with the little
Yeah.
marshmallows and the little guy that jumped
Yeah.
around.
Oh, yeah, that was
It
good.
was good for the Irish people.
For who?
Irish people like
Well,
Lucky Charms.
Look at her now. Now you know what she's getting. She.
Our new son-in-law's Irish, and he's a great guy, and he likes to party just like the Italians. So what's the difference?
Absolutely. Singapore, honey. Singapore. Oh my God. There is something called Singapore frog porridge. It's made with 3 wild frogs, and it does not taste like chicken. It costs $7.40 for a bowl of frog porridge. And someone said in Singapore that it tastes like crab meat. The question is, would you have frog porridge if it was in front of you?
I say no just to the word, but crab meat is one of my favorites.
But I did have
So-
frog legs, and they did not taste like chicken.
Aren't they just real greasy?
It was fried at some casino on the southern side of the
I
casino.
don't
So,
know.
yeah, frog porridge. honey.
All right, a quick lightness.
Go ahead.
Nobody gets angrier than a narcissist being accused of something they definitely did.
Well, that's what happens when you're a narcissist, which means you steal stuff, right?
No, dear, that's a kleptomaniac.
Oh, that's a
A
kleptomaniac.
narcissist is somebody who thinks that their way or the highway. Everybody-
Well, you know, we all have that in us a little
oh yeah, but
bit.
there's some that are
Yes.
worse.
Absolutely. Dave Antonelli, Thursday, Sunday.
Yay,
What's up, brother?
exactly. I'm here.
I'm looking forward to see Dave on Saturday and Sunday on our road trip. It's going to be a lot of
Thank
fun.
you, Dave.
Hey, according
Thank you,
to
Dave.
yes, yeah, you got it, buddy.
Could you take Zoe and Tony with you? Because
Yeah,
they'll both here.
They're coming too. Hey guys, excited. For all you electric car drivers, Tesla. I know my buddy Greg up in Florida will no longer include the mobile charger when you buy Tesla. Also, they're building a school for kids to learn how to fix and take care of the electric cars. Could be interesting. Could be another trait.
Well, you
that people will be
figure
able to
this is
get.
where the world's going. This is what the young people should be getting into now.
Yeah. How about this, honey? The police say there was a man coming into Wendy's just to get the discount. He pretended he was a DEA agent with a fake badge, and he got free food until he got caught that he wasn't. How about people trying to pull that stuff off? Like, did you hear about
Well,
the?
maybe not Wendy's, but if you're doing it to McDonald's, I can understand. No.
Well, you know what I'm trying to say. It's just crazy.
That was a joke.
Did you hear about the Kardashians with all the money they got? They tried using those handicap stickers to get in line at Disney, to get in quicker in line so they have to wait for the rides. These are people with millions and millions of dollars. They think they get away with anything.
All right, speaking of fast food, I hate it when ladies act like they're too good for McDonald's, talking about, I care what goes into my body. Stacy,
I've seen your ex. No, you don't. Our friend Christina, actually.
Christina, that was a
Christina,
great
I
one.
love this, man. She's the only woman I know besides my sister. But Christina smokes cigars on a regular basis. And she's always doing a cigar. My sister does it a couple times, but Christina does it all the time. So she
Love
puts
it.
a good post. Excuse me, God. Get down
Have
there.
another cigar, dear.
Hey, remember the movie The Shining with Jack Nicholson?
Yes.
Well, this axe
Is that
getting
where Johnny's? There's Johnny. Is that That one?
Yeah, there's Johnny, Jack Nicholson. That axe, honey, sold for $100,000 in a private auction.
Hmm.
$100,000 just for an axe from a movie.
They had to be a big fan, huh?
Well, yeah, but just it's money how people can have enough money to spend. It's just amazing. What do you got, hon? Go ahead.
Oh, just a joke.
All right.
A wife hits her husband with a rolling pin, and the husband says, "What was that for?" The wife says, "I found a piece of paper with the name Jenny on it." And the wife says, "I put a bet on a horse last week, and the name was Jenny." The wife, "Oh, I'm sorry." The next day, the wife hits the husband again. And he says, "Why?" And she says, "Your horse is on the phone."
Oh, God, you
Ba-dum-bum.
gotta love that, folks. Here, we mentioned this yesterday, honey, and I got to mention it again because inflation is going crazy here. This is gas price. Honey, I don't even think you heard this. These are gas prices, ladies and gentlemen, in the major oil distributing countries, the countries that make oil, give to the United States. Listen to these prices. Kuwait, $1.30 a gallon. Russia, $1.63 a gallon. Saudi Arabia, $2.37 a gallon. Venezuela is 95 cents a gallon.
So wait, that's how much they're there, and then they bring it here, and then they go up.
That's
Is
what
that
they
what you're
charge
saying?
when they're out there to get
Okay.
gas. Okay, Iraq, $1.99 to fill up their car. In Iran, 19 cents to fill up a gallon. 19 cents a gallon.
Oh, that's great over there.
And in the United States, $4.32 minimum. What does that tell you, folks? You see, get the picture? Do you see what's happening now in this crazy world? What else you got, hon? Come on, you got some good stuff there.
Oh, did you know by replacing your potato chips with grapefruit as a snack, you can lose up to 90% of what little joy you still have left in life?
And I have to give up. Potato chips because I weighed myself. I just started a diet yesterday called Opium. What is it?
No, honey. So Tony and I, we're always on to the newest and the greatest. This is something we've done in the past as well. So we started a program 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Well, he started yesterday. I started a couple days prior to that. So yes, we are back on to another program that we are working very diligently on, and we'll see what we got. We got a lot coming up.
Anyway,
Our daughter's getting
married
wedding.
in
We got a
February,
lot of stuff that we got to
anniversary
get this
coming
done.
up. So I was saying to myself, I weighed myself this morning with 219. That means I know over Easter and all that I went crazy. So 219, that means I gotta drop at least 17, 18 pounds by May 30th.
I wish that's all I had to draw.
I think it will work.
Hi, Christine and Marion and Carlos.
Carlos,
Hola, Carlos.
I hope you're doing well, Carlos. You and Lisa, I hope you guys are doing well. Marion,
And speaking of exercise,
go ahead, give me exercise.
most of my friends exercise every day. Meanwhile, I'm watching a show I don't even like because I don't want to pick up the remote on the floor.
I mean, come on, that's all of us.
I have done that. Christine, that's you again.
You got to remember
one.
that. Absolutely, folks. Pizza Hut, gentlemen, went in and asked for an application. The manager came out, gave him the application, and the guy shot the manager. That's how crazy it is in this world. Yesterday in New York, a guy was a Chinese restaurant, went in there to take our order, and the food didn't come fast enough. Another guy shot the guy. This is crazy what this world is coming to. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's throw some questions at you and, excuse me, the audience. What's your favorite potato chip? I like, what is that?
Huge chips.
Huge chips.
Hutch chips.
And you have another program. What WGN? I'm lost here.
You have another program. What WGN? Bob, what are you talking about?
Robert Provenzano, not Dennis Cavendish. You might have to give up the Jack for a month. You know what though? I just had a little thing in there. But thank you, Dennis. I appreciate that very much.
He's
All right.
going to have a withdrawal, Dennis.
Okay, Ocean Spit Cousins Pizza. That's right. In June, you didn't put the date on there, Mr. Antonelli. We're going to do our next live remote. That's going to happen. Me and Laura will be at Cousins Restaurant in Roselle. We got more details. It's going to be in June. We set up a date, but Dave made the date, but he still didn't put the date.
Is it June 2nd or 9th?
No, I think it's the 16th.
Oh.
June 16th. Thursday, June 16th, Ocean Spit live remote at Cousins in Roselle. It's June
16th.
Dave was
June
drinking, he said, so he forgot the
16th.
date.
All right.
We'll get it to you.
Here's some questions here for you. Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. Before we got a lot of participation with you guys, people today. Some questions, and we also got a new category to add to the show. First of all, Deutsche Power Center, Great Lakes, serving the construction diesel industry for Chicago for the last 100 years. We're excited about that. Call my buddy Sal at 224-276-6550. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, here's some questions we have for you, honey. Do you remember your first kiss? You guys remember who was your first kiss? If you remember, I was 12 years old.
I was 12 years old.
And I think it was 12 or 13 in high school and grade school. Patty McCropolis, which I still see every now and then. Patty, how you doing from Elmwood Park? Her and her husband, she's been married many, many years. But that was my first kiss. I was 13. It was grade school. What about you, hon?
I remember mine too, but I'm going to leave names out only because I believe it's still in the area and people will know him.
Oh, okay.
From Addison.
There you go.
I think I was 11.
There you go. 11 years old. French onion dip. Frito-Lay, yummy, yummy, yummy. Well, that's her favorite potato.
Okay. Yeah,
Lewis is Rosa, 8th grade in Elmwood Park.
All right. Well, then mine was Mike Fisher in Addison.
Okay, there you go. Fisher, he was a Jewish guy, too. There you go. So there you go. Very good. All right, here's another question, hon, or people out there, folks. Hey, I'm asking you guys. Oh, some of you guys already told me. Hey, do you guys still make the bed every morning?
Oh, we got a thing with that.
Yeah, I don't make the bed.
You used to make it every day. Now
Sometimes
I
I've seen too, but the problem is I keep putting those stupid throw pillows.
It's the pillows that throw him off.
Why?
I
If
just-
I put them in the
I've got
wrong
so
direction, then
many.
she gets all pissed off.
And then when I go up and look at it and he's got the pillows just everywhere. No, that's not how it goes.
Well, you know, it's different. No one's going to see it. Nobody goes up to the bedroom.
I know,
When
but
our
when you
guests
walk
come
past
here,
the room, doesn't it make you just feel a little bit better when it looks nice
well,
and
if you
neat?
close the door, you'll never see the bedroom.
You don't
See?
I don't want the door closed. I want it to be nice.
Kathy says yes. Pina says yes. How about, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, today is Husband Appreciation Day.
What we forgot? Where did that one come from?
Oh, there you go. Couple other questions for you guys. Ticket stubs. Remember, honey, when you went to go concerts? How many go to concerts or plays? Do you guys ever started with like a folder of all the concerts or the plays? I used to. I probably have something about my mom's
I was
buried
just going to
somewhere.
say, I probably do somewhere too, but I used to save those. That was always so
And some
cool.
of those are worth money.
For real?
Some of the original the ticket stubs, if they're in good condition, like if you got like an Elvis concert or a Beatles concert, some of those are worth money. Yeah, Bill, you're right. Pillows are a pain in the ass. I think Tony made that up. About what?
I don't know what part,
What
Nat.
part, Natalie? What part? Yes, every day we have 12 oils and 8 fancy pillows.
Yes, pillows are the pain.
All right, concert stubs. How about, honey, do you remember high school pizza? Remember when it was at the cafeteria?
Yes. You remember what we used to do? Or I don't know, you weren't there. I went to Lake Park High School, so I was right here in the appreciation.
No. Natalie, that's good. Actually, it's supposed to be for the next 3 weeks. So it's today starts it. So it's like Lent.
I was just going to say, yeah, it goes in long droves. We used to go order cookie dough. You were able to order just the cookie dough. And I don't know if you could still do that anymore, but that was like the big treat. Every day we'd get a cookie dough at our lunch hour.
I used to love the pizza, because we didn't get pizza at home. Me growing up as a kid, I didn't have regular lunch meat. I had mortadella and bread.
Mortadella.
I didn't have turkeys there. Then I had ham later on. That's why I can't eat ham anymore. Can't stand it. First of all, it's way too salty. And obviously, all the ham that we made for Easter is still in the fridge. Obviously, not a people don't like ham either. So, so that was it. So pizza, when it was like pizza on Friday in high school, it was like, oh my God, it was the best thing ever. Best thing ever.
Yes. So this
Go
is
ahead,
a true story. There was a lady that was at her own birthday party, and she was at her birthday dinner, and she was warm and decided to remove her shawl. And the lady at the next table said to her, "Well, those are distracting," and actually moved tables. And in her mind, she wrote back, "I still got it." Which I'm like, good for you. You got it. Wanted.
It's gotta be sometimes. It's gotta be.
She was shamed for her natural breast size at her own birthday dinner. People are weird.
Well, sometimes it is what it is.
Those are distracting.
Those are like, Yeah, well, if you see sometimes you look at somebody and go, well, if that you was my mother, I'd still be getting breastfed.
Good, honey.
You like that one, honey?
No.
Hey, what's it cool, honey? Hold a grudge. Holding grudges, they say, is not good for your well-being.
It is not.
Grudges, I think I'm pretty
I
bad
can go on
sometimes with
about
that.
this subject because
Yeah.
truthfully, I do not hold grudges. I probably should a little bit more than I do, but I don't. And for some reason, I cannot allow myself, but I do it for myself. I don't want to sit there and hold on to something negative forever because somebody wronged me. I'll walk away from it. I'll let it go, but you don't want to hold on to that inside of you because it's only going to make yourself worse.
Yeah, so it's a little different.
I learned that the
I know
hard
there's
way.
a lot of people that are holding grudges. It is what it is. But hey, want this? Hey, now, get this, honey. Now,
Don't get me wrong. There's people I can't stand.
yeah, I
And
got
there's
that
people
too.
that make me
But
nuts.
I don't know if there's
But-
people I just can't stand. It's not that I hate somebody.
I don't hate them,
I
but
don't
you know
hate.
what? If they find it inside of themselves to be that upset with me or you or them or him, it's their problem. That's what I say.
Yeah,
It's their problem.
absolutely. Here's another thing. Now, husband and wife, honey, found out that they're having a baby. They found out that they're pregnant. Okay. Now they're at a little league baseball game, and the father is a coach, and the other best friend is a coach in baseball. His wife is on the sidelines with her friends and blah blah blah. The wife tells him, "Hey, it's a boy." He finds out it's a boy. The first thing the man does, honey, is hug his best friend instead of hugging his wife when he found out that it's the boy. And the wife went off. And, I think that might have, you better said, hi, honey. That's then, well, but this guy just skipped the wife completely and went and hugged his buddy because he wanted a boy. Now, what would happen if that? I mean, would you find offensive that? And then it wasn't like he didn't go back and finally, hug his
I
wife.
don't find too many things offensive. I think I got a very thick skin and things like that. The guy wasn't thinking. Shame on him, yes. He wasn't thinking.
But he was, at least he was happy that he's having a baby.
If it was a girl, would he have been that happy? Would he have?
No, he might have been like,
And then would he have hugged his wife first?
He probably would have hugged. Shame on him, Marion said. Rude, Marion says. All right, there you go. Speaking of rude, honey, real fast, Pat Sajak got in a lot of trouble with Vanna White if you watch Wheel of Fortune. At the end of the show, sometimes they talk, but Pat Sajak supposedly made a rude comment. And that's what I'm trying to say, how people take these jokes now and just turn them into craziness. At the end of the thing, he asked Vanna White if she loved opera. Is she an opera buff? And Vanna White goes, I love opera. And then Pat Sajak says, did you ever watch an opera in the buff? And she laughed, but some of the people watching the show thought it was.
Well, first of all, they don't know the relationship between Vanna White and Pat Sajak because, to my understanding, they are like best friend, family best friends.
But if someone said that,
So
is that really
is that
insulting?
offensive? No, it's not offensive.
No, it's not.
There's a lot more worse things you could say that people. Okay, speaking of that, I'm glad you brought that up. Does anybody have the app on their phone or in their emails called Nextdoor? These poor people, I will not put a comment in there because these poor people are writing to the community to let them know about something. And I don't care if it's a good thing, if it's a bad thing, if it's what, and everybody bash them. They just go off on them about what you're supposed to be using this freaking app for is to tell people what's happening in your neighborhood, not to be chastised by every single person with a different opinion. It's gotten to a point where it's ridiculous. I look at these people and listen to what they're saying, and sometimes I'm like, I want to just chime in because I'm like, people, you are not even hearing the point. You're too busy disagreeing or
ready to attack.
everybody has an opinion and everybody's willing to give them way too freely. What happened to, I mean, yes,
Well,
freedom of speech, but damn,
there you go, Mara, my good friend Mara, with many, many years in
aren't they
Texas.
horrible comments? I'm like, why are you, these people are just trying to alert the community to something and they just get chastised for doing
They
so.
just got in
It's
trouble.
crazy.
Tony Bicycle recently bought a smoke detector that shuts off when I yell, I'm just cooking. Tony Bicycle, that's a
Good
good one,
idea.
buddy. Also, I want to wish your father, Tony Bicycle's dad, up in heaven. Happy birthday to your father. Tony Belfort, another great guy.
All right, here's a funny one.
Go ahead, hon.
Men like to think they're marrying nymphomaniacs. Problem, after a few years, the nympho leaves and the maniac stays.
Aha! That is true.
That's-
A couple went into a restaurant and said, "Honey, we don't eat meat, fish, dairy, or gluten. What would you recommend?" The guy goes, "A taxi or Uber?" Bum bum bum. All right, go ahead. What do you got? You got
That's
some
funny.
stuff there.
All right.
This is good.
A wife told her husband, tomorrow morning, I expect to find a gift in the driveway that goes from 0 to 200 in 6 seconds, and it better be there. This is like the day before her birthday. The next morning, she saw a big gift wrapped on their driveway. She rushed out, opened it, and found a brand new bathroom scale. Bob has been missing since Friday.
Bob has been missing since Friday. That's a good one. Kathy, can you guys tell me the detox recipe? I can't find it with the apple cider. Kathy, I will private
I was
message
going to
you
say,
that.
I remember that one too.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. We got a couple birthdays, honey. We got to get some birthdays in here. Let's start off, first of all, Robert Smith from the 70s, 80s new wave band The Cure celebrates a birthday. Tony Martin from the heavy metal rock band Black Sabbath celebrates a birthday. The great rapper, the make man Stevie B celebrates a birthday last couple days. George Takei, he was Fulo on Star Trek, celebrates a birthday. Alan Price from the British invasion band The Animals celebrate a birthday. Mark Volman, one of the original members of the Turtles, Flo and Eddie, celebrate a birthday today. How about the great British actor Dudley Moore from the Arthur movies?
Oh, yeah.
And fantastic. I always liked him. Bobby Vinton, the Polish Prince. Roses are red, my love. Violets are blue. Oh, what was the other one? My melody of love. Anyway, the Polish Prince celebrates a birthday. Punk rocker, the king of punk rock, the great Iggy Pop, celebrates 75 years old today. Tony Toto's mom celebrates a birthday.
Happy birthday to Mama Toto.
Tony Toto's mom, a good friend, Andrea Vitelli. How you doing, Andrea? I hope you're having a great birthday. Let's also remember Jerry Jams, Renda's mom, celebrates a birthday. Jerry Jams.
Happy birthday to your mama.
To your mom, and her twin, his Uncle Jack, celebrates a birthday as well today. Let's see. I think we got the birthdays there.
No, Tony Valente.
Tony Valente's birthday. Captain Rick Bloomingberg, our friend Captain Rick, celebrates a birthday today as well. I think I got the birthdays under go. Honey, the question that we got yesterday and today, college. Kids, yes or no?
You mean whether or not to go?
Here's what I'm thinking. Back in the day, you went to college, you did your 4 years or 5 years, bam, you got a job, making big money. Now you can have this great degree and you can sit on your ass and sell shoes. Nothing wrong with selling shoes, but not if you went to college for 5, 6 years. I think just a high school diploma and maybe just a simple college,
No, I still believe really strongly in trade school.
Trade school.
I think
that trade.
If somebody would do a trade, an electrician, a plumber, those aren't going out of business. You're going to have work forever. Yeah. You had a good trade like that, that's wonderful. You don't have to go to college. It is not for everybody.
No, it's not. It's not. So I think college is a waste of time. Unless you take like something like you said, maybe a year or two of business or something.
Well, like Joey could have got the job he has right now if he didn't have his college degree. Okay.
And then there's guys who have a college degree and they're not doing anything. And I know that. Look, my step uncle Ron, which my father's brother Pete, his brother.
Okay, can we all repeat that?
Anyway, he went as the high as he could, honey. CPA, whatever it was, he got the degree for that. In a lawyer, something as a lawyer. But when he got to get the job, he couldn't get it because he didn't know how to talk to people. But he was brain smart. But to be a lawyer when you're defending somebody, you got to know how to talk to people. When you go to college, you need to study what you're going to do for a living, not psychology or biology. Well, unless you're going to be a doctor, or something like that. Looking at some of that stuff now with biology and eligible, everything's on your phone now. Everything is on your phone now. So it's a little crazy on that. I want to thank Mike Restivo and my good buddy Marty Hitzman from Mojo's Jukebox last night. We met at Rosario's for a little meeting, and thank you to the rest of the boys, Andy and Joe.
Exactly,
band.
Julie. And then you have a ton of college.
We had
debt.
a little too much fun at our show at the at Riley's. But anyway, we're going to be Mojo Jukebox is going to be with us again. A couple shows coming up in May, so I'm excited about that. Anyway, my hats off to you guys. Thank you. Looking forward to some more work with you.
So guys, want to go to a little segment?
I think it's time. Remember, we had That Suspicious, and we got a lot of those.
We still get suspicious, but we also have
Brand new, we got something called
Seriously Facts.
Facts. What do you got, honey?
These are serious facts.
Facts. Whether you like them or not, stupid or good, these are called Seriously Facts. What do you got, honey?
The colder the room you sleep in, the better chance are that you will have a bad dream.
Oh,
Seriously?
Seriously?
Wait,
I did not know that.
in Oklahoma, this is a really dumb one, but it's a fact.
Yes.
It's illegal to wrestle a bear. Who the hell wants to wrestle a bear
In
anyway?
Oklahoma, you can't wrestle a bear. Can you wrestle a bear in Wisconsin?
We're just going to give you a couple.
These
a
are
couple-
serious
These
facts.
are facts.
Facts. Go ahead, honey.
Goldfish have a memory span of several months and can even be trained to do tricks.
Goldfish.
Fact check.
That's facts. Check that out.
And this
Seriously?
one, in regards to our society and trying to be clean, an average greeting card is touched an average of 25 times before it is bought.
Wow. And how about Achoo?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that Mama's Day card.
And last but not least for today, Americans on average eat 18 acres of pizza every day.
That's a lot of fat people.
That's a lot of pizza.
Listen, we love pizza. I love pizza.
Oh, yeah.
The problem is you just can't have one slice. And then we get on cheese, but it's still the cheese and still the bread. That's brand new. That's called Seriously, folks.
And then when you're doing
that's it.
keto, all you do is you can eat your stuff off the top.
Excuse me. All right, Gene and Jude's, ladies and gentlemen, 49 years ago today, Gene and Jude's hot dogs, ladies and gentlemen, April 20th, 1946, the rubber dog from Gene and Jude was invented. How many people remember the great and love Gene and Jude's hot dogs? There you go, Julie. I still have tons of college debts. And you know what? That's fun. You got to pay that debt. And now they're trying to get society to pay for other people's college debt. I'm sorry, that doesn't work. That's just me. What do you think about that, hon?
It's a fact.
It's a fact. Would you mind getting taxed more money to pay someone else's kid's college degree?
No.
Oh, okay.
Are you guys following or have been listening about the Johnny Depp case?
Wow.
It's really kind of crazy.
You know what? They shouldn't put that shit on television.
My daughter's
First
so
of all,
wrapped up.
isn't it a divorce trial?
I think they're already divorced, if I'm understanding it correctly. Now it's a defamation of character because
Did they put it on TV?
it's on TV. Our daughter's been walking around with her phone.
I love Johnny Depp. He's one of my
Listening to
favorite
it.
actors. And I think the wife's a whack job.
I think she's a whack job too.
But she'll do anything to steal money from somebody when they're rich. That's one. You got to watch out for those people. It could be a man too if it was the other way around. Could be a man too.
It said he's ashamed and embarrassed about the text he wrote about his ex-wife. So, okay, big deal. Like we all haven't written a text about our ex. A text about our ex.
Hey, that a song?
We've
Text
all
about our ex.
written a text about our ex. Big whip. You got to go to. It's crazy, but
I mean,
a
if you
few of
follow
the things
it.
have been disgusting that we've heard.
Puking and shitting.
No,
next-
shitting on the bed. The wife shit in the bed.
Well, did she have the runs or she just shit in
No,
the bed?
it was supposed to be for making a point or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's all about the money with her, and that's unfortunately Johnny Depp sounds like he's channeling John Lennon when he speaks. It's like this. Actually, You're right. Yeah, exactly. Sick
Yes,
people,
they
Tony.
are, Tony.
So it's a sick world, and it definitely is. Starbucks, for all you Starbucks people out there, I think these guys just do this on purpose. People that go to Starbucks, do you ever see a person that actually goes to Starbucks? The man's either got a nice polo shirt, he's got the sweater around his neck, even though it's not cold. He's got a pair of khakis, he's got a pair of brown shoes, and here's what he says. I will take a latte creamy grande, ice mocha, no foam, quad joy, Hydrix, Vortex, Hypex, and steamed ice, please. It's called a cup of coffee with sugar and cream. That's
Okay.
simple.
You know what? This is such a true story because when Starbucks first came out, I remember listening to people, and everybody I worked with at the time had these long names of what they wanted, and I really didn't want all that. But yes, that is so funny you just said that.
Can I have
If
a Rocky?
listen, I'm
Can I
like,
have a Rocky Marciano? And it's not even Rocky
no,
Marciano.
caramel macchiato.
Oh, yeah, there you go. See, I thought it was
that
Rocky
was
Marciano.
good.
And then you pay $9, not $8, $9 for
Yeah,
coffee
whatever.
with milk and sugar, right? Coffee, milk, sugar.
Then we
That's
try
it.
those acai coolers or drink those drinks, whatever they're. I forget the name of them are, but they're super good.
Well, and for all those people too that are Starbucks drinkers, now they've got the reusable cups, like
Bill,
McDonald's.
see, just a large black coffee.
Thank you,
Bill,
Bill.
me too. It's just black
Thank
with
you.
a
Or
touch
if
of
you
stevia.
or if you want a little cream and sugar, that's simple. $9, please. But now, folks, for all you Starbuckers out there, you can buy the reusable cup.
Yes, they're
And you can
starting
get
to.
some
Yep.
free coffee. So the cup will probably be $35, and then you can get all the free coffee you probably want. Ronnie B, we agree. Ex-wife is the underhanded bitch. Yeah,
Yes, I
Ronnie B,
agree.
Elvis. I agree. She just wants his money. I think, honey, and this is definitely you, hon.
Uh-oh.
I think nobody ever I think nobody ever thought about being an adult and how much time we debate and whether we throw away a good cardboard box by saying that this is a good cardboard box. Should we throw it away or not? And adults do that all the time. Well, honey, what do you want with this box? Well, keep it. I don't know. Keep it. It's
We
a box.
may need it. We may want to store something. Somebody might need to ship something. It's like we hold on to a lot. You should see our garage right now. Well, guess what? We're going to be working on that in the next couple of weeks too.
Congratulations to a few golfers out there. Congratulations to one of my favorite golfers, John Daly, and his son, John Daly Jr., of the new sponsors for Hooters. For all you people that like Hooters and their wings.
They do have good wings.
They do have good wings, folks. Ocean's Pit, Delicious. This is sad stuff, honey, and this probably happens all the time. Tell me what you think. You got some other good stuff there.
I'm going to end with that.
You're going to end with that one? Okay, listen to this. This is a New York mom who was a lawyer. They found her. Her name is Ogala Gailey. She was stabbed 58 times. She was found in a hockey bag. The guy who did it texted her husband and said, "Your wife put me in jail years ago. The rest of your family is next." So the guy got out of jail, got revenge, killed her, and texted her husband saying that your family is next. You think that when you put some psychopath away, remember, if this psychopath actually gets out of jail, some of these guys are whack. I mean, you ruined their whole life, even though the guy did a crime.
I know, but by that point, you would think they relax.
No, a lot of times they're in jail just thinking and can't wait. Albert, when I was around 6, 7 years old, my uncle would take us out to
Cock Robin,
Robbins.
I remember that.
Yeah, Gene and Jude located. Yeah, I used to love Cock Robbins, right next to Gene and Jude's, Albert. I used to
And
love
Ronnie,
that.
I agree. We're K-Cups. A K-Cup with a little stevia.
There you go. I drink one cup and do a little cream, and it's that simple. Absolutely.
And Mara loves John Daly.
There you go. Here's a question, honey, that's been asked. You're watching. We got a couple minutes left, honey. Is honesty the best policy? People ask me all the time, and I usually give my honest opinion, and I would have to say that 95% of the time I'm an asshole. Because I said what I say.
Oh, wait. If somebody asked for it? If somebody's asking? Absolutely.
I'm just saying. I always say, be honest. Don't lie to me. Okay, that wart on your chin, you might want to get rid of that.
What were those called when we were little?
It's
Little
not-
white lies.
Little white lies.
So it's not a little. It's not. What are we lying about? Are we lying saying that you don't look fat in those jeans? Because if I asked you, honey, do I look fat? And you said, yes, honey, actually you look really fat. Or are you going to say, honey, you look beautiful, so that I can go out for the evening? So we're not saying don't be
But then if you
honest
but
about.
then if you're caught lying,
How will I
then
know
you
you're
are
lying?
then you. But if something happens, okay, say you say, hey, honey, okay, let's say
Right, Albert? Because like I say, you're a very modest
Yes,
man.
Thank you, Albert. I love you, brother. Now let me tell you something. And look,
Christine, he's brutally honest, and it's good to a point, but it depends on what you're.
but no, not necessarily.
You
Let's
don't want
be
to hurt
honest.
somebody's feelings.
You don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, but you want to lie to them for the
No,
rest of
if
your
we're
life.
talking cheating, stealing, that kind of
Why
stuff.
is that okay?
Of course, you're going to be
You know,
honest.
you're not hurting somebody's feelings, but you know in yourself that this is not right. Are you saying, you know, other people just don't want to say it?
Exactly, Richard.
What Richard?
Do your jeans make me look fat? No, your ass
Your ass
does.
does.
Exactly.
Oh, thank you, Albert, very much. Hey, guys, allowance. How much allowance did you get as a kid? And did you get allowance? I got not one dime as a kid.
Mom, did we get allowance? I don't think we
No
did.
allowance whatsoever. Albert, Pina, Christine, Richard, did you get an allowance when you were growing up in school? If you were good in school, you got something. You got something if you cut the lawn. You got something if you mowed, shoveled the snow. Did you get an allowance, and how much did you get? Danny Maggi from Florida. I hope you're doing well,
Hey,
brother. You
Danny.
and Robin. Okay, there you go. Emo got nothing. Richard got nothing.
Okay, you were paid.
Robert
if you did your
Provenzano
chores.
said nothing. Okay. All right. So there you go, Larry. Larry's going to be on the show one day. Now, Larry works with the air filter stuff in buildings and stuff. We're going to have him on the show talk about all this mask stuff. So thank you, Larry, for that. My friend's not asked my opinion, and let's get it there.
Ronnie, stop it. You're going to get Tony all jealous.
Have a great rest of the show. Deborah and I are off for dino fishing. Ronnie, it's time. I like people to tell them in person if they have something to say to me. All right, Airmaker. Thank you, Larry. That's the Airmaker. And then we're going to talk more.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But that's interesting stuff about getting an allowance. I mean, I don't know.
Tony, I agree. Now, if you could talk to me face to face, I don't want to hear it behind my back. I don't want to all that crap.
Dan, you said lost a toe cutting grass? Are you serious, brother? Oh, my God. I hope you're okay, buddy.
I still wobble.
Oh, it's okay. Just one day at a time, buddy. One day at a time. Angelo, how you doing?
Hi, Angelo.
No, I would ask my mother for a quarter for ice cream. In those days, a quarter was an hourly portion of a wage.
Okay.
Hi, Albert. That's good. You know what happened today, honey?
No.
April 21st, 1987. I was never a fan of the show The Simpsons. 35 years. Now, you can watch The Simpsons in South Park, and these people can say whatever the hell they want. They can rip any nationality. They can make any gender joke. They can do anything, and they can get away with it. And you put a regular guy's television as a sitcom, look at the Goldbergs. Jeff Garland said something, and he's off the show. Look at Roseanne. She said something, she's off the show. But why is it okay to do a bunch of cartoons, which is basically for kids that watch these shows? And this is the message saying it's okay to use these slangs. That's what call it. That's so unfair in this world. That's all you got? Just that one?
No, the other ones are not.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Come on. You have a couple. Let's see. Look at there you go.
Right, but there's no story to it. I don't know what it means.
Well, what does it say? What does it say?
It says the internet backs a woman for telling brother-in-law she wouldn't sleep with him.
Okay.
Well, good for her.
Yeah, but isn't that crazy that people would actually think it's so? That's what
First of all, that this is even a story in the headlines makes me a little weird.
This is according to Newsweek. This would even make a story right now. I mean, this is insane. Insane that people would think, even think, can you sleep with a brother-in-law? Or it's almost the topic that we mentioned before a couple of times in the show. Is your third, fourth cousin? Can you sleep with them? Are they really cousins?
I don't care. It's
Where
so
does
weird.
it stop? Does your 10th cousin?
Anywhere that is a part of your family.
No,
Weird.
it can't be.
Okay, Craig, thank you. Johnny Depp is suing his wife for $50 million for defamation. He's not suing him for any money. She's the defendant.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so he's suing her. So my thought is on
Well,
that.
how
is
much
that-
money you think she has? She
I was
probably
just
got
going
it
to
from
say,
him.
he's trying not to either pay her or
right.
get some of that money back. So now it makes a little bit more
Thank you,
sense.
Fred.
Thank
Why
you.
would he ask her if she's not a pig or another? Look, again, with the cousin, let's be honest, hon. You have Mama D is watching. If you're cousin number 10, are you really a cousin? Isn't it
I don't
unrelated
care.
after
If,
3 or
it's still,
4?
if they're at a family gathering of mine, I don't sleep with them, it's weird.
Okay, how about this? How about if a guy left guy, his wife, they're married. The husband dies, and he goes out with his brother.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Is that okay?
Nobody said it's okay, but it happens. No, I didn't say it's okay, but it's not blood. There's no blood.
No,
in
but the
that
4th,
line.
5th, 6th cousin is
But
it
that's not right either. All right, guys, it's 1 o'clock, but I want to leave you with this one on my end. Always remember this. Grapes must be crushed to make wine. Diamonds form under pressure. Olives are pressed to release oil. Seeds grow in darkness. Whenever you feel crushed, under pressure, pressed, or in darkness, you're in a powerful place of transformation. I like this.
You like that? It's very good, honey. That's a good one to leave with. And I'm gonna leave you real fast.
Dimitri, thank you for sending that one in. I'm putting that up on my own
My
Facebook.
good buddy Dimitri.
I like
All right, real fast, honey. According to WBBB Radio, WBBM Radio, these are the 8 best beef places to buy beef. Are you ready, honey?
I'm ready.
Got 8 beefs. Find me if you agree with me, everybody. We got a place called Duke's Duke's Beef, number 8, according to
Never heard of it.
WBBM. Duke's, yes, it's on Harlem Avenue. Okay, we got Little Joe's in Countryside, makes number 7 for the best beef. Number 6, Tony's Beef, makes a number 6. Number 5, Mr. Beef on Orleans. Number 5, Mr. Beef on Orleans. Bona Beef, number 4, Bona Beef, also on Harlem Avenue. Portillo's Beef, number 3.
Now we're talking.
Al's Beef, number 2.
I've never
Al's Beef, very good, Al's Beef. And number 1, WBBM Radio says Johnny's Beef in Elmwood Park, Illinois, is the best beef. Not the garbage one in Arlington Heights.
I was
The
going to say, I
best
believe,
one
yeah.
in that, folks. That's right. And speaking of Portillo's, honey, why don't you tell them about what Joe does, our son?
Oh, Joe's in the marketing department, and if you guys are looking for a fundraiser for a nonprofit, contact our son Joey at saythank@portillos.com or 224-636-3646. And just so you know, anybody, if you know somebody that's looking
Nonprofit.
for the fundraisers, but they are also still hiring at a couple of the locations. So if you are looking for a job or know somebody interested in working, back to work, Portillo's is hiring at several of their locations.
That is fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget, big show coming up Sunday, May 29th. Big show. We got a really big show.
Really big.
Here we are, the people. No, 30 years, folks. Ocean, 30 years of Tony Ocean party. It's going to be great. Concert at the Des Plaines Theater Sunday, May 29th. Tickets at oshows.com. We got a great cast of thousands. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys can join us. Tonight, JC Pub in McCook. Bozo will be there. JC Pub tonight in McCook with Rhino. Tomorrow, Chicago Prime Steakhouse. Rhino Ryan. Saturday will be at Taverna on Division with Rhino and Tony Toto. And Sunday, road trip. Bill Saratella, Elliot Wimbush, Jerry James Renda, Dave Antonelli, and yours truly at the Casa Loma Ballroom in St. Louis, Missouri. It's the Rat Pack meets Elvis Presley, of course, by Everett Dean. That's this Sunday on the 24th.
And I'll be here holding down the
We'll
fort.
be holding down the fort. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a great day. We'll be back again tomorrow. Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. And thank you guys, everybody out there, for watching. Support local establishments. And let's not forget the last sponsor, of course. Nothing better than our good buddies from Patriot Funding Incorporated. That's right, Patriot Funding Incorporated. Commercial money lending, ladies and gentlemen. When timing is everything, Patriot Funding Incorporated. We give you all your money lending needs. Call my buddy Dave Antonelli from Roselle, Illinois, 630-675-4730. That's Patriot Funding Incorporated. Thank you to our executive producer, April. Hope you guys are well, everybody. Have a great day. Have a beautiful, it's going to be beautiful outside. Give it up for my lovely
Go
co-host,
enjoy
Laura.
this beautiful day.
Thank you guys so much. In the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. God bless you, everybody.
See you next time.
Have a great, great day.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
That's all, folks.
Bye-bye.